What we do here is go back.
Whew. I gotta find some energy for you guys today because I've been waking up mad early because of school and to do this, and I'm a little bit tired. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. So, how's it going, you guys? If you do not already know who I am, then you are asleep. Let me get you something to help out with that. Here's a pillow, okay? I'm gonna just lay this here for you guys because you guys were taking a nap on me, and that has to end now. Wake up. Alright, cool. So today we're going to be discussing my 6 months on T. As everybody always says, it has felt like 2 seconds, and it's also felt like a long time coming. So let's get right into it. If you guys have not seen my 5 months on T video, I'll card that somewhere over here. I stated that for all my updates, I'll be doing my internal changes first and then moving on to my outside changes, my physical changes. So let's start off with those inside changes first. Let's go. For my internal changes, the number one thing I've noticed is that Devon is less of a people pleaser. Before I started T, I wanted to be the coolest, the most liked, the most popular person in the room at all times. Especially at work, I'm more so like, we gotta get this shit done, and if you happen to like me while we're getting this shit done, then that's cool, and if you don't, then sorry you feel that way, but you just gotta respect me. That's something that I didn't really have before, as well as just throughout life in any interaction. My number one thing is not to be the most friendliest, nicest person. Oh my god, how's everybody doing today? Even like at grocery stores and shit, I used to go out of my way to be the most fucking nicest person in the room. And not to say that I'm a dick now, but I'm more so like, if you're nice to me, then I'll be nice to you. I've learned that people don't fucking care, so I'll do my general blanket niceness, but I'm not gonna go out of my way. That was a long ass sentence. You guys get what I'm saying. I'm less of a fucking ass kisser, pretty much. I'll say it like that. My next thing has been numero dos. The next thing is horniness. I'm horny. We're all horny, everybody's horny, but I'm a lot hornier. When I was like 15, 16, 17, I was horny, and then 18, 19, 20, I sort of took a back seat because I was uncomfortable with my body and I wasn't horny a lot, and now I sort of feel like I picked up back to where I was when I was like 16 years old. That can be good and bad, I don't know, it depends on how you look at it. How I look at it is I really don't give a fuck. When it comes, I just work through it, and that's all you guys gotta know. The next thing is sexy dreams. They happen. Sexy dreams happen, and I don't think that I really ever had sexy dreams before. To be honest, like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I could do without them. I'd just rather like not dream or dream about something else. Dreaming about that is weird because then you wake up and stuff going on downstairs, and it's just like, I don't feel like this. I just want to get on with my day without having to deal with this thing that's in my head. Hopefully that stops after a certain amount of time. If you guys have been on T for like a year or longer, drop in the comments if having those kind of dreams stop, because I don't fuck with it, to be honest, but it's not something to complain about at the end of the day. My next change is I'm more of a person to take charge. Before I started T, I would more so take the back seat, let everybody else around me sort of make the decisions, trying to make sure that everybody in the room is comfortable before I voice my opinion. And now I'm more so like, hey, this is what we should do. For example, my girlfriend and I were watching Netflix the other day, and I was already watching my movie, and she's gonna come in and be like, oh, I don't like this movie, let's watch something else. And then we go to watch something else, and we're scrolling, and she has no idea what she wants to fucking watch. And I'm like, bro, we're not gonna scroll through Netflix for 30 minutes when I was already watching something. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch my movie. And before, I would've just kept scrolling, but nah, bro. I'm more of the driver now, and before I used to be more of a passenger. I'm more confident in myself. I think it all sort of comes back to being more confident with myself, so that's hella fucking cool. Another thing is being on T is not super rough and tough all the time. Like yesterday, I was just cuddling with my girlfriend, and I was like, I feel so loved right now and safe. So, you know, you'd think that going on T would make you be like, I don't need cuddles, or I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who thought that. You know, I still like to be held in a warm embrace. So there's that. So that's pretty much all that I've noticed in this last month of changes. As far as internal changes go, for my outside changes, which I know that all of you conceited, shallow, egotistical people, no, I'm just joking. Pretty much when I used to watch these videos, I cared the most about like voice comparisons and facial hair. So we're gonna get into that right now. For the voice comparison, I will actually put my first month. I know last month I did every single month, but that's too much fucking work to do, so I'm just gonna do my first month, and I'll do this month, which is 6 months, so let's get right to it. Alright, so my name is Devon, and this is my voice. What is up, you guys? My name is Devon, and today I am 6 months on T. I can't really tell if it changed that much from 5 months, but definitely it changed a lot since 1 month. It's always crazy to me that my voice didn't stop me from getting misgendered. I mean, it did, but I passed as male for the most part, which is like crazy to me considering how I used to sound. And I'm sure in like a year, I'll look back and be like, wow, I sound like that at 6 months. It's an evolutionary process. You can't judge yourself too hard. The next thing is actually hair. So I'm gonna try to show you guys. I figured that I would just get like, I know I'm only 6 months, but I thought I would get like a layer of hair everywhere. And something I've noticed is that I'm actually growing a lot of hair on my hamstrings. So like on the outer part of my legs, I'm rubbing it right now. It's like a carpet of hair, and then I've barely grown hair like on the top of my legs, which is fucking strange. Like I've barely grown that much arm hair. It just filled in over here. I didn't used to have hair over here. I didn't really used to have hair over here. Like when I got this tattoo done, he barely had to shave anything, but now I have a little thin layer of hair here. As far as facial hair goes, I'll try to show you guys that right now. Honestly, nothing too crazy. I do feel like I've been sleeping better throughout the night. I probably should have mentioned this before. I don't know if that's because quarantine, because I've been going to bed earlier. Maybe I'm more responsible now. I don't know if tea has anything to do with that. I used to go to bed at like 11, 12, 1. And now I go to bed more so like 10, 30, and 11. I don't know if that's just because I'm becoming more responsible, not acting more my age, but I just sleep better because I go to bed earlier. I don't know if that has anything to do with tea, but I fuck with it. Besides that, the last thing I know we all want to know about is bottom growth. Everybody wants to know about bottom growth all the time. Bottom growth and top surgery. Go over it really quickly. I'm actually gonna make a video about this because you guys voted for me to go over about bottom growth, so that's what I'm gonna do. But really quickly, I have noticed bottom growth in like the past 2 weeks. It's been happening, and a little tip I'll give you guys real quick. If you're on T and you feel like you don't have that much bottom growth, sorry guys, shave the fuck out of your pubes and just shave that shit down, bro. Shave that shit all the way down, and you'll notice something is there. I'm telling you. And it's pretty cool. Obviously, I still have dysphoria because, but, you know, it's cool. I'm not complaining. I would prefer for it to be bigger, but that is what it is. I actually have my appointment later on today at 4:30 to see if I can get my dose raised from 0.2 to 0.25. I just feel like my levels are lower than I'd like them to be. I just feel like I could be changing a little bit more. Like I said, I don't want to become angry. I have noticed that I react a little bit more aggressively than I usually do, but at the end of the day, that comes with manhood, and as long as you're able to control it and control yourself and control your emotions, it shouldn't be that bad of a thing. I'm pretty good at self-control. I've noticed that I'm more likely to speak up. I don't know if that can get me in trouble at some point, but it hasn't gotten me in trouble so far.